Very good morning to you. Tell us more about the call to strike and if everybody's into it.
Let me try that again. I did the classic Zoom mistake and left my microphone on mute. Sorry about that.
We've got you back. It's okay.
Good morning, Jane, and good morning to the viewers. You're 100% correct, Jane. First time in our history, our long history as a union, we held a strike ballot. We currently represent 89% of all the pilots at SAA, not just a handful like has been mentioned by the Department of Public Enterprises. I think 89% is a rather large percentage of our members, and 98% of those pilots voted in favor of going on strike. It's the first time in our history, and it'll be a lawful and protected strike. Hopefully we can unlock this impasse which we have reached with the business rescue practitioners.
Okay, so tell us how it's going to play out. I mean, you've still been locked out, you still haven't been paid, so what do you hope the strike will achieve?
Well, you know, up until now, as you said, we've been locked out since the 18th of December. When the company issued the lockout notice, they kept 7 of our members unlocked out, which we have been told is they can do, but they cannot unlock members once they've been locked out. And the night before last, some of our instructor pilots received notification from the company to say that they are to return to work. And we're simply saying that as we have issued a strike certificate, which is legally protected, all our members can stand unified in solidarity for what we are seeking, which is lawful and fair. And if you've looked at our demands, which I sent, I think, through to you earlier, and it's in the press today, our demands are rather peculiar insofar as we're not demanding increase in wages or salaries. We're actually demanding to be retrenched, and we're demanding that our agreements be cancelled. And this is something that we just want to move on, allow the airline to, build up SAA version 2.0, but allow the rest of us to be retrenched lawfully, what is fair, and move on with our lives.
You're saying that some of the pilots have been cherry-picked and that the race card is being played in this whole process. Tell us more about that.
Well, I think when I talk to the, in particular, that some of our members have been cherry-picked, as the airline realized a short while ago when they dispatched the flight to Brussels to collect the vaccines, they had locked out the very instructors they needed to get the crew back to operational and recency levels. It has nothing to us with us withholding our labor. They were the ones that locked us out. So, I think really at this particular juncture, the company has now turned around and said, well, we need to unlock those particular pilots. And that's what that's been all about. We're simply saying by getting a strike certificate, you're protecting those individuals to have the right, as is enshrined in our labor law in this country, to be part of a union and to go on strike, and in particular in response to the lockout.
And the payment issue, I mean, most of you have still not been paid when other members of SAA have been paid. What sort of impact has that had?
Jane, it's been 12 months almost now since some of our members have received a salary. And, you know, one of the things about a lockout is when you're in a lockout, from that day, you're no longer earning a salary. But anything that's accrued prior is owing. It's payable, it's owing, and it should be paid. And to date, all the other employees, and we're very happy for them, have been paid at SAA, but not the pilots. And as I said, these are amounts that accrued prior to the lockout. It is a war of attrition. It began where we have engaged actively with the business rescue practitioners. We worked with the DPE. We really tried to get SAA and version 2.0 up and running, adding all our expertise, but we have been shunned at every turn. We have not been paid, and that's where we currently stand today.
Okay, sorry, very quickly, because we've run out of time.
When 7 months.
When will the strike start?
Well, we are obliged by law to give 48 hours notice, which we gave to the company yesterday. So at this particular juncture, we are available to meet with the company for the next 24 hours. We're looking at starting the strike on the 1st of April.
All right, Grant, back. Good to talk to you.